Well, good day everyone and welcome back to yet another episode. Let's just say the last 48 hours have been rather stressful. Having to go from, being quite settled in, having 3 cars to having no cars and, needing to make a video for Saturday, which is a spectator drags event. As you can see, I have made that vehicle. If you would like to go see how I did that, you can go to the last episode. I did make a couple changes, but I'll get to that in a second. Right now we are buying this vehicle. Now, reason why how much? Well, that's fun. Anyway, seen that's now 47. I have since changed the motor from the 6.9 litre V8 to the 5.7. Only reason I've done that is because I've needed to change to my PS to kilo to 0.2. So you can see we've got the 5.7 litre in there, non-supercharged, naturally aspirated on E85. So she's a bit of a ripper. She drinks fuel like a fucking freak, but I guess she gets the job done. Yes, she is on air too when the game is done. Freaking out. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to now do one taxi mission. We have to do this chill because lately this vehicle has been it's been a cop magnet. Oh, speaking of which. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, she needs a few repairs. I don't do those cheap things anymore. But I guess if we just had to open the door and shut it again. Okay, I need to fix that quick. Which means we'll need more than $2,000. Actually, it just closed. And there's a picking up 3 passengers. Don't ask me how I'm managing to fit 6 passengers in this thing, but can't complain. It's making me money. Ooh, no. As my alarm goes off. Well, fuck. Killed by the clock. Now we really have to put money in. $4,000! This thing's sucking my life away. It eats fuel, freaking. It's a cop magnet. Yeah, these Italian cops do not like this bloody bald eagle power. Don't you dare Sunburst. Yeah. You see what I mean? I wasn't even doing much. Freaking hell. Just accelerating. This is discrimination, I swear. Cammy's revving in the background, please excuse that. Why there's a big ass D-series parked there. It's been parked there for the past couple of days now. I literally... Okay. Oh, I did change from the Ep8 R's, I think I told you that, from to the 8009s. And I must say, this thing feels good with them. They're not as grippy as the Ep8 R's, which I suppose is a good thing because now it's not so all over the place, but it, yeah, they do get warm. Squeeze past the scintilla. Clutch kick that shit out of it. Bull eagle screams. Fuel again. Yeah, literally I'll get 2 transports or 2 taxi missions out of this gas tank and it's empty. I wish I could put an extended gas tank or something in here. Golly. Activate this vehicle's best part. Let's see how much that was. 4K, I need 50 grand. I need another 10, so to say, because the thing I want to do to it is I'm not too sure how much it costs. He lost mirror privileges. I also need to go put gas in. So 47 isn't the speed limit. Putting gas, putting gas, putting gas. Let's hope none of the cops come. Oh, put this back down. Pay for that. Bring that up a little bit. If you hit me. Bloody R-Series! I hate it as much as it hates me! I'll take that, that's not half bad. Now this is one of the perks of having air, so I might have to put one of my cars on air when I manage to find a more expensive one. There's my game, just decides it wants to tell me how to play. Looks like we're going to the tighter of the towns. Fun! I must say, Italy is a whole expansion for the career overhaul is really good. It's very frustrating because of the smaller roads and you have to be specific with what vehicles you want. It's hard with a sedan, it's hard with this, even with a short bed single cab truck. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, that was barely any money. That may be paid for gas. Just get out of the way of these lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut to when I can actually actually, how much do I have? 47.4. Yeah, I'm gonna cut to when I have just enough money to put the No! Fuck, man! I wasn't recording my audio. Welcome everyone back to, this. I wasn't recording my audio earlier, so what you saw was me giving you an intro while turning around and stuff, but anyway. I have acquired this, literally the base of a base model vehicle you could possibly get for a Sunburst. For what I want to do to this vehicle, base model is the best version. and in general, if you ever want to put a put something to a vehicle, completely ruin it immediately, you want the base model because you don't want to buy a good spec and then what am I doing with my life? Okay, and then so anyway, yeah, and then completely go ahead and ruin it within hours of purchasing it. Okay, front wheel drive does not drive up here. We do intend fully to get rid of the front wheel drive system, but yeah, I was just hoping, maybe I could cut across here as I absolutely destroy this vehicle. Just trying to get into my property, that's all. I think in our next episode we will be purchasing a new house, because this house is actually quite difficult to get into. So I think from next episode we will be using it as a storage instead. So let's just get out of our vehicle here. Please excuse the dingling in the background. Shimmy and Disney have absolutely gone ballistic and have decided to turn a recording session into a NAS cat session. Just because they're cats. So you'll probably hear hissing, playing, fighting, because Shimmy likes to play rough. But anyway, we will get to the good what we need to do over here. Alright everyone, well, here you go. This, as you can see, is, from what I interpret as a Liberty Walk body kit, or, Liberty Walk inspired body kit. Now, first impressions, now take into consideration what you're looking at here is most probably a beta body kit, so it's not in its final form, so there is still room to fix things. Now I'm going to give this a rundown. I do apologize if I'm a bit harsh, but it's always nice to give sort of criticism that you see from your screen, because yeah, that tends to help out significantly. So let me start at the front over here. I would love, before I get now gotten distracted, maybe would love a roof spoiler there, but I'm sure I could find one, because I think with this rear lip spoiler, I didn't like that wing. The wing just doesn't look right for me on the body kit, so, because I mean it barely even comes up to the pillars. If it was a bit of a different wing that came up to the pillars, or even up to the edge of the body kit, it would bring it out so much better. Yeah, the lip is really good. Otherwise, I do like the aggressiveness in the back. Now, finally coming to the front, things I've noticed over here, there is still some smoothing to do. You can see that over here, and then just in general areas here and there, and then there, and then there. Otherwise, you know, for a kit, it's not looking bad too far. I do love these fins over here. I think those are actually pretty awesome. Of course, I had to go with my styling with the more aggressive hood. You must just remember when you want to, if you're going to put this body kit on, by the way, if you want this body kit, you must go to Still OEM's Discord and join up there, and or just subscribe to him in general and join his Discord from there. I think this has to be my favorite part though, is these fenders, because you can see that these fenders are practically almost perfect. You can see that there is still somewhat of a crease, but I don't necessarily think that's too much of an issue. I love that you can see through the gutter over there. The big side skirt's good. Everything right up until about here is actually really nicely done. You don't see major creasings, no major smoothing needed. It's when you get to over here and then here and over here that you can see that there is some smoothing, something happening in there that is causing the body to bind, or you know, something is happening over there that's pissing it off. There's a huge body gap over here, and yeah, I actually do like this big weave on the diffuser. That's really good looking. Now I've brought out my wheels. Do excuse the shit fitment. I just threw on a basic tune. The rear suspension is a bit odd though, because I didn't put the drift gear suspension. So yes, you can tell this is a drift taxi, but all in all, I think personally what I could do, change the mirrors, see if there's a roof spoiler, because I think if there was just something over here to match this big duckbill spoiler, it would so round it out well. There, yeah, you can see if you want to use the rear doors, that might be an issue. So I'm pretty sure this is really just meant for a sedan. Yeah, I think that's all really. I really don't like that heated rear backlight, so that's just, you know, BeamNG things. And then yeah, I think with a bit more work on the interior, me putting some more time into it, this will look like a really good car. Now I think in the next episode you'll probably see it in its final form, and we will, you know, actually compare it to my 3-rotor car, which I actually have to rebuy and rebuild. I did initially have it, but because it had just over 200,000 kilometers on it, it was rapidly decreasing in value, and for some reason there was something going on with the car that just did not feel right. It was all over the place, so I got rid of it. Speaking of which, I need to add, there is a bit of a dip over here, so I think there may need to be a bit more smoothing there. And then when you're driving around, you'll see that actually there's a line right here. I don't know if there needs to be more smoothing or if the lines need to be brought out more, but yeah, there is that. So as you can tell, this body kit as a whole, with me and my mismatched headlights, needs quite a lot of work. And I mean, from what I can tell, Still OEM has spent maybe a month on this body kit, month or two. I'm not too sure on it. But for a month or two, when you're fighting with body kits that could take up to months for it to be perfect, this is actually damn near perfect. Yeah, no further complaints. We're just going to have a bit of fun with this. Now, I do want to actually, because I have switched this to rear wheel drive, but I actually want to make this an all-wheel drive ripper. Yes, it sounds very weird. An all-wheel drive drift car. This poor 1.4 is going to literally pop if I put it through too much stress. So please excuse Camara, she has gone to fetch someone. Don't ask me who she's fetching, because we live amongst a bunch of idiots. Yeah, we'll leave her to her own devices. I think, this is... I'll definitely be keeping this as a body kit on this car. This is definitely a keeper's car as well, because I do love me my Hawkeye SDR. And we will go from there. So... Oh, yes. The reason why I'm struggling to drift is because I'm not on sport tires, I am on 8009s again. Yes, I happen to like my 8009s. Now, I'm very interested. Can I do it? This is me doing something stupid again, stupid again, stupid again. See how the body kit fares. Actually, the body kit is faring quite well for the abuse I'm putting it through. Go down here. Ooh. Extra crispy. Oh, wait! I forgot to do the OEM special. Please excuse me. Let's go bully a car quick. Yes, the wheels I chose as well. I was trying to choose like a rotiform style wheel. So, yeah, I think this is the best I could have found for now. Where's this car? Where's this damn car? I think I lost the PLP 50. That's rough. Okay. Well, there's always... I can't end off the episode without having at least one go at that car. Where's that? Where am I? Oh, good. I will be upgrading the motor as well, so don't you worry. This thing will get turboed in due course. Can I get onto here, I wonder? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, look. I don't think the drift gear suspension is supposed to be doing this, but anyway. Ooh, look. P50 test. Ah, yeah. So, that'll definitely be me signing it off for this video. Yeah, actually, this body kit held up well. You know, for what it is, I don't actually have a complaint. Yeah, that'll be Chimera Cars signing it off.